For every level that you enter, there's always an exam waiting for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Owafuso Amos. I'm a medical student in 4th year in Ambrisali University, Ekuma. On today's channel, we'll be talking about med school curriculum, breaking down med school curriculum, how it is structured, the courses you will do and take in med school. First of all, what you need to know is, in my previous video, one of my previous video, how I got into med school, which I will put in the link somewhere, I talked about getting into med school. So for you to get into med school in the first place, you need your WAEC, you need your JAMB, you need your post-UTME. Now, in your WAEC, you need your maths, your English, your other science subjects to get in, your biology, chemistry, physics. Now, for your JAMB, you need your English, chemistry, biology, and physics. Post-UTME basically the same thing. Now, when you're offered admission into med school, in year one, particularly in my school, you basically do the same thing. Your English, your biochemistry, your chemistry, biology and chemistry and physics. Basically what you did from secondary school. A little bit higher, but it's just the same thing. Then when you now get to your year two, you now do your anatomy, your physiology, your medical biochemistry. They will just break it down. Like for anatomy now, you have your Ana 201, which is your upper and lower limb, introduction to upper and lower limb. Then your Ana 202, which is your histology, something called histology, that's this study of cells, anatomy of the cells, something like that. Yeah. Then you now have your medical biochemistry, where you now do your nutrition biochemistry, nucleic acid biochemistry. Then physiology, you now have your muscle physiology, your renal physiology, you have your endocrine physiology and likes like that. Then when you get to year three, it's still anatomy, biochemistry and physiology continued. That's where you now do your head and neck. Your biochemistry is you do further in your biochemistry. Then physiology, I think you now do CNS, physiology, CNS, another and stuff like that. Because in MB, in 300 level, you do a professional exam called MB, which is the professional exam, like I said, that will take you to the next level, which is 400 level. Without that MB, you cannot proceed to your 400. When you get into 400 level, you now do a totally different course called pathology and pharmacology. Now, in my school, pharmacology is 1, and pathology is 4 courses. That's histopathology, chem pathology, medical microbiology, and hematology. So all of these now makes it 5. So it's no longer 3 courses in like from your 100 level to like from your 200 and 300 levels. Now it is 5 courses that you'll be doing in 400 level, which is path and pharm. So when you do that one, you now write a professional exam. Let me also let you know that in medical school, you write exam in each level. For every level that you enter, there's always an exam waiting for you. There's always a lot of professional exams. Like in my school, there's always professional exam in every level. Now, when you're done with 400 level, after writing your path and pharm exam, professional exam, you now get into 500 level, where you now do your O&G pedo or pediatrics and community medicine. I know in some schools they do community medicine in 200 level, but in my school we do it in 500 level. Well, so when you do that, when you get into O&G and pediatrics, you do your and community medicine, you do your 500 level professional exam, which is your MB part 3, and then write it, you pass, you get into 600 level, which is your final year. Now in final year, you now do medicine and surgery. Medicine and surgery is the last exam that you will write in med school. After that, you pass, then you are qualified to be a doctor. That is the last exam you take in medical school, medicine and surgery, which is MB part 4. When you take these exams in medical school, like I said, there are also in between, there are also some in courses that you would take. There are in courses that you will take the in between exams, in between your exam that you take in medical school. Then there's something called end of posting test. This end of posting is taken after each of your postings, because you always do clinical postings. In clinicals, there's something called clinical postings. You do your clinical postings alongside your classes. Like you do your part and farm clinical posting, you do your O&G clinical post, O&G pedo clinical posting, you do your medicine and surgery clinical postings. So after this posting, there's always a test, end of posting test that you will write. And all of that is collated to qualify you to write your professional exam. If you don't meet up with the stipulated cutoff or whatever that they set, you cannot write a professional exam. And if you don't write a professional exam, you cannot leave that level, you cannot cross that level. Okay, so I hope I have been able to explain how med school curriculum works, and I hope it has been helpful to aspiring medical students and those already in medical school who have just started medical school. I hope this will be helpful. And if you like more videos like this, please tell me in the comment section, and other videos that you would like me to talk about. And please don't forget to hit the notification buttons, like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you in my next video.